Beauty and the Beast Paradise Lost Volume 5 Review. In its exclusive final volume of Karuyuki's Beauty and the Beast of Paradise Lost, it's time for the final showdown with Madame La Mijum as her evil plot reaches its climax, as everyone gathers for the wedding of the king and his new queen. The Beast and the Doctor infiltrate the ceremony in disguise, having worn their way onto the guest list. However, nothing gets past the evil witch, who was the guards around and imprison them. With her main adversaries out of the way, there is nothing left to stop La Mijum from conducting her plan. Or is there? At the inn, when our heroes purposely stay the night, Billy awakes from a mysterious dream when her mother tells her to save her and is greeted by a hand banishing through a magical portal. Following it gives Billy an opportunity to both save her mother and the beast she loves, if only she can conquer her fear and sell double up first. Up to this point, Beauty and the Beast of Paradise Lost has been a very interesting take on Beauty and the Beast, filled with its own dark mysteries, and with this being the final volume, I am worried that because there were so many questions to answer, it may not get the page count to resolve everything. I need having worry drunk, and this volume takes everything we've seen in the previous 4 volumes and give us all the answers we needed. Wrapping in a very tight, bombastic package they would be able to put down until the end. Things do become thick and fast, but unlike the previous volumes, where things could have died with more padding out, it works for the better as you already built up the knowledge. So certain revelations just click into place and actually make some of those plot points you might have wanted more earlier suddenly make sense. That's not like say everything is perfect in its execution. Some of those feel contrived or put forward as a get out of jail free card, particularly in getting Belly to where she needs to be, as she was sidelined at the end of Volume 4. It would have taken quite a bit of work to get her back into the fray, but the magic portal drone, a quick and easy solution for sure that certainly fits in with the series, saves magical elements, but why has her mother's spirit not called out to her before now? I had similar feelings with the grand reveal too, when Madame La Medium's plan completely fits into her character. At the same time, it is a little underwhelming. It's also a little awkward as how it slots it into the rest of the story too, as it really relies a little too heavily and using a MacGuffin to drive everything forward, which I think could have done with integrating into the story a bit more. On the flip side, the other MacGuffin used incredibly well here some aha type shenanigans. And much more power La Medium ends up with drunk. She could have set herself up as a ruler of the world with her prince tied unquestionably to her arm for all eternity, but no, she ultimately chooses a petty and inherently stupid path for herself. Admittedly, it did make me laugh in how this plot development stayed true to her character, something that I feel is actually a core element of this final volume. Actually, saying true to who you are. The way this is presented drunk, the character development is probably what made me love this volume so much, as it completely nails what everyone stands for and what each of your character arcs have been building towards. The Beast Prince Cyril finally gets to show his true colors, and even if some of those seem quite brash, I love seeing a gorgeous prince have such a rebellious streak in him. It's hard to not go into spoilers here, but the last line of dialogue is glorious. Then there's Princess Belle, who gets doubled down on being even more a fraud. But there are some really satisfying moments for characters like Isolde and Giselle, but one get rounded off nicely. As for Belle herself, again, it's just this nice combination of the journey that she has been unaware. She finally gathers the courage to take a stand. She does have moments of weakness at times, but with a little more moral support that always comes true. The arc here stands very consistently, but the rest of the series, as it continues to have very strong character art that focus on their actions and emotions at the moment, remaining minimalist in the show of backgrounds and setting, only really using them when explicitly needed. I think the series definitely could have been more visually striking in this area, but it does stop for getting too messy or bloated in the details. This makes it easier to read when the things start to get busy as a pure magically filled action sequences, which makes satisfying strong impression. Beauty and the Beast of Paradise Lost comes to us via Kodansha in both physical and digital formats. Translation on this volume is handled by Aletia Nibley and Athena Nibley. It has no issues to note. This final volume also includes a lovely color illustration insert at the back of the book, while the author's notes reveal more on her motivations for writing this particular manga, as well as touching on her recent hospitalization, which I must say this is a great achievement in getting this out after being unwell. Despite some flaws, I honestly love this final volume of Beauty and the Beast of Paradise Lost, as it pulls off an excellent finale that satisfyingly answers all our questions and ties up all the mysteries neatly with a bow, all the while allowing its fantastic cast for characters, the dream of the page, and show how they truly are. but it does have the dips here and there. This has been a really good series to read. I highly recommend it to anyone looking for a unique, dark, and mysterious take on the popular fairy tale. 8 out of 10.